welcome to the Lunar Vibe. Newcastle won, Arsenal nil. I got the prediction right. Unfortunately, Arsenal did not get the victory. Really poor performance, I feel. Overall, we didn't really do much. I don't even remember if we had a shot on target in the second half at all. Um, well, we call half and puff and really didn't create anything. The back line is what we had thought would be. We started right at the and Partey. Thankfully, Gabriel was back. Saliba and Timber in the back line. So Marino and Havertz, Rice, Saka, Trossard, and Martinelli in the front line. But really didn't create much. We saw right from the start Newcastle were up for the game. Could see that they were winning all the second balls. We didn't really get into gear either. We had a few touches in the opposition box but didn't really create anything. In the 10th or 12th minute, Newcastle scored a simple pass on the right hand side and great cross from Gordon and a great header, or I would say unstoppable header from Isak. Unfortunately, we would have liked a goal scorer like Isak in our team, but he's been really great for Newcastle. I think he has scored 12 home games in the 12 matches. He has scored 12 goals. Really impressive outlay. We knew what will happen after that. It's going to be Newcastle sitting back as much as they could, and Arsenal trying to get through their midfield and defense, and they had a low block. Not necessarily all the time. They pressed us high, and we didn't really had any clue how to get through their press or through to their midfield. A lot of sideways passing. Merino had a chance in the first half where he was it was blocked on the line by I think Louis Hall. Saka didn't really had a lot of opportunities on his flank against Hall. I think Hall played really well. On the other flank, Livermento was really impressive against Martinelli. He didn't really give him a chance. A couple of poor crosses, free kicks, corners from the left hand side, especially Declan Rice. I was a little surprised that Saka was not taking some of the free kicks, especially after those poor free kicks by Rice. But we didn't really make much of the position that we had. What do we do? That's like we have scored 1 point from the last 9 points. Very good. Obviously, we have lost two away fixtures against Bournemouth and Newcastle, drew against Liverpool. So it's not been a great performance and a great points tally for Arsenal. By the end of today, we could as well be as low as seventh position. So it's not looking good. Does this mean we are going to lose the league or what? I'm not sure. It's still early. I know it's 2nd of November. It's still a long way to go, but by the end of today, we could as well be 8 points adrift from Man City, and we know how difficult it is to catch Man City. And Liverpool is also a tough game to play, especially an away fixture against them in Anfield. It's not going to be easy. But let me know what your thoughts are. I'm pretty disappointed with the performance. Hopefully, we have Odegaard back. I think the overall performance by the squad was pretty poor. I thought Timber was not great. Gabriel was not great for the goal that we conceded. Well, the back line was not great either. I thought Partey looked better when he came inside in the midfield. He didn't perform that well either. I don't think anyone can say that they came in and performed really well today. I think everyone was pretty poor, and hope Arteta gets the team going. It's going to be a tough week, like we discussed yesterday. Um, Madrid already has tough choices to make. We don't really have our captain or Calafiori for these fixtures, so we'll have to see if we stick with this or change. Maybe get Waniri some minutes. I thought he looked a little bright when he came in, but tough game against Newcastle. Inter Milan coming up. And then Chelsea has been playing really well, so I expect the game at Stamford Bridge to be difficult as well for Arsenal. Let me know what you think about the game and how you felt the Arsenal seasons would go. Are we going to be considered outsiders for the league now, or are we still in with a chance? I know it's been two terrible defeats, back to back away defeats, especially. It's made this difficult season. We have put ourselves in the back foot by uh, drawing games in those uh, the games that we should have won, especially the ones where we lost players via red cards. But there is still there is game number 10. We have still 28 games to go. So let's see how it goes. A little disheartened with the uh, Twitter feed and WhatsApp messages coming through. How people are already saying Arteta out, but we move on. We have to stick together as fan base and hope that we get back into winning ways. Thanks, and come on, you Gunners.